Hello guys, my name is Plamen and you are with our weekly forecast of the True Sight Forex for this week. As usual, we are gonna take a look at some of the currency pairs and the gold as well. So without further ado, let's begin. As usual, we are gonna start with euro versus dollar. Let's first see what we have the last week. We said that the price can push back from this zone, this point of interest on 15 minutes. Let me show you, this zone was here. And let's see what the price did. It just come after this range to touch this zone. And made very good impulse wave. From here we had something like 140 pips. 133 pips from this zone over here. Now what we expect for the next week. First, after this range there is nothing like a strategy to use right now. After this range, what we think it's possible to happen, it's again we have a point of interest on 15-minute chart over here. Let me show you. This is the last candle over here, and we think that the price, it's gonna come back to test this zone from here, to test this zone and to make a new bullish impulse wave. It's gonna be like a third point on this trend line, from this low to this low and to here. And we are expecting something like this from the zone with around 50 pip stop to have a trade first to the swing level over here, to the trend line. And if we see a pushback, we are gonna close the trade. But if not, we are gonna take profits here, and the second profit is gonna be into these highs over here. Okay, this is what we think is gonna happen on euro dollar for this week. This is not an advice for entering a trade. This is our opinion. Okay, let's move to pound dollar. And this is from the last week. We said that the price from here can reach this high over here, the daily level, and to make a new bullish impulse wave. And look what happened. The price just touched this high, the daily level, and it made 430 pips. This is the bullish movement. Now, what we expect for the next week to happen. Now, the price has made 2 points on this daily trend line. And we are expecting on this impulse wave, the price has reached level 50 of Fibonacci retracement, and here we had a trade. From here the stop was below this 78.6 on Fibonacci retracement, and we are expecting the price to reach this high over here. If it didn't break this trend line, this very strong daily trend line, there it is, if it makes a pushback and if we see some candlestick formations, we are gonna expect new bearish movement, just like this, probably to test this point of interest, and from here to make new bullish impulse wave to reach this high, the supply zone again, which is minus 27.2 on Fibonacci retracement. The other option is first the price from here to make a retracement to the trend line to test the zone, and then to make the new bullish impulse wave. This is what we think is gonna happen. We are gonna see this week. So let's move on to Euro Yen, and let's see what we expected for the last week. As we said, the last week here we had some very good point of interest on 1 hour chart. There it is. But we had a 4 hour trend line as well. And we expected the price to break the trend line, to test this point of interest, and from here to make new bullish impulse wave. But as you see, the price just touched this trend line. It confirmed that this is a strong trend line, and from here the price made very strong impulse wave, 364 pips for now. And what we expect for the next week, if you see on a daily time frame, here we had a consecutive point impulse wave correction, another impulse wave, and we were expecting, if the price makes a retracement again to the weekly level and to the daily trend line, to make very strong impulse again. The other option is, if the price here makes a retracement, stronger retracement to here, to test the weekly level and to see new bearish impulse wave to the trend line. These are the two options that we see. And let's move on to pound yen. First, let's take a look at the picture of the last week. This picture is on 4 hour. There it is. Last week we said that we had two options. First, the price to come to this point of interest. Let me show you. Here we had a trend line which is broken and we don't need it anymore. And we had point of interest which was, it was on 15 minutes. It was this candle over here. And we had two options. First, we said that if the price comes to this point of interest, to make a retracement, new impulse wave to the point of interest, which is the lower one on 1 hour. And from here to make new bullish impulse wave. Excuse me, the point of interest was here. And what the price did. First, it comes to this point of interest on 1 hour. And from here we had a trade with huge profit. First to this high over here. And the second to the level to this high over here. Something like this. 782 pips. It was very good risk-reward ratio. So I'm gonna erase this now. And let's see what we can expect for the next week. First, we see that this swing level has been broken and the price comes back to test it. And here we have a strategy of trading breakouts. and we are expecting the price to make new bullish impulse just like this to minus 27.2 on Fibonacci retracement, which is on the daily time frame, the big impulse wave here and the retracement. The other option is, if the price here doesn't break this level on these highs over here and make something like a head and shoulders, something like this, we can expect a new bearish impulse wave, something like this, again to the weekly level. We are gonna see what's gonna happen, but because Euro yen and Pound yen are in very good correlation, we can expect that probably this impulse wave is gonna continue its movement first to this level and probably again from here to the next level, to the monthly level. Okay guys, this is for the Pound yen, and now let's take a look at the gold. Let's see what we had the last week. Yeah, this is on 4 hour, but as we said, on a daily time frame we have a possibility for a head and shoulders pattern, but the price started to make very strong bearish impulse wave, and now the pattern is no longer available. So on 4 hour time frame we expected the price to push back from the demand zone was here. First, the price reached the demand zone, there it is, and started to make a bullish impulse wave. It made a pushback from the demand zone, and here we had very good trade to the level, to the monthly level, but it couldn't break the trend line. Here we had a trend line on this highs over here and made a third point on this 4 hour trend line. Then it reached again and made very good impulse waves from the trend line. And for the next week, our expectations are that here we have on a lower time frame point of interest on 15 minutes, and there is a possibility the price to break the trend line, to make a pushback from the point of interest, and to reach the daily level, which is on 1611, probably to here, because here we have a point of interest this time for long positions, and probably it will push back from the point of interest and will make very good impulse wave from here. The other option is, if the price here reach the trend line again, and if we see a candlestick formation, just to make again a bearish impulse. Okay guys, this is our expectation for the gold, and this was for the currency pairs that we told you. If you like this analysis, share this video with a friend and stay tuned for another analysis the next week. Again, on Thursday we are gonna upload educational videos. So this was for this week. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.